How's it, everyone? Wayne the Known here, and welcome back to another episode of Geeking Out. I'm here with JD from the Fractured Portal, is it?
The Fractured Portal VR Lounge.
Fractured Portal VR Lounge, a
Yeah.
new gaming, basically a gaming lounge in Crescent City, which I think is
Yeah.
pretty cool. So, to begin, what made you and I think you said your partner's name was Anthony?
Yeah, his name is Anthony.
What made you guys want to come up with a place like this in Crescent City? I know with it being Crescent City, small town, you really don't see stuff like this except, the casino, the bowling alley,
Mhm.
Cobalt's Lair, and stuff like that. What made you guys want to have a video game lounge specifically for Crescent City?
Uh, I'm actually new to Crescent City, and this kind of was a little, brainchild of mine. I was trying to do something fun and come up with a concept to create my own business. And then I happened, my best friend happened to have his brother Robbie, um, who helped us fund this whole project, and we're all business partners in this together. So from the start of it, it actually was planning to be like a hookah lounge, actually, just something fun for people to gather, and there would be video game stuff there as well. And once we found out we couldn't do any kind of smoking inside city limits, like indoors, I was just like, all right, well, let's get rid of that. And what's left? It was just all the video game cabinets and things like that. So it kind of just took a turn, really, and became what it is now. And the fractured portal of it all, well, that was actually my old streaming channel with me and my buddies.
Nice.
So I've had that name for a real long time, and it just became what it is today. Just Fractured Portal VR Lounge.
Nice. So originally started as a hookah lounge with video games, like you said, can't do hookah, I mean, unless you go like to, I know the casino has their smoking area and everything, but like with city limits, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's just the Crescent city limits. They're just really picky on that stuff. Past Washington Street, it's all good, but there's no good property. There was no good properties out there. It was a whole thing.
So where are you guys exactly in Crescent City are you located? I saw like I remember seeing like a picture of the building, but it's like, where's that near? Because it's been a while since I've been to Crescent City.
So it's 128 US Highway 101 North, which is across the street from Burger King, in the shopping center that's in between the H&R Block and the massage place.
Oh, so near the old Dollar Tree. Well, it used to be well, it used to be a Dollar Tree, right across from Burger King.
I guess.
If there's like there right next to Burger King, there's this big white building that used to be a Halloween City, and before that was the Dollar Tree. I know
Oh,
exactly
okay.
where. I know
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
I know. I know.
It's US Cellular is like right there too, I
Oh yeah,
think.
okay. I know Yeah, I know exactly where you guys are at now. It's yeah, literally city center.
Mm,
It's like if I was to live in Crescent City, it'd be walking distance for me.
yeah. No, it's pretty close, and it's right on the highway. It's really easy. Now that we got our sign up here, people should be able to find it pretty easy now.
Oh yeah, no. So let's see here. So I imagine trying to find a location at first wasn't easy.
No, well, finding a location, no, it kind of just happened all of a sudden. It really did. My computer was broken. This place used to be a computer store. Um, Came in here and I was chit chatting with the guy, and he says, like, "Yeah, we're leaving, and we're gonna go do more remote stuff." And I was just like, "How much is the rent?" I just casually asked him, and he came. He's just like, "Oh, it's pretty cheap here." So I looked into it, and I was like, "Dude, we should jump on it. They're leaving. Let's get into it. Let's just do it." And it kind of just happened. So 3 months later, here we are.
So what made you I know we kind of mentioned this. What made you choose Crescent City?
It's well,
I'm not trying to
so
bash on Crescent City.
I moved down here from Arizona myself, and I was helping out my cousin with some farming, let's say. And after a while, it doesn't really pay the bills all that much. So I got a real job, or a well-paying job that's consistent. And that's when, I was in Klamath and I started working here in Crescent City. I started meeting people and I just kind of fell in love with the community out here. I mean, everybody's
It's a
been,
small town, so easy
yeah,
connections are easy to make.
yeah. And it's just been, I don't know. It kind of just it feels right. It felt like everything was just coming together. I didn't really have a plan to do any of this when I first got out here. It just spiraled into what it is.
I mean, that's pretty impressive. And so so when you guys first started it, was it just the VR gaming or was it just console gaming or what made you want to like do both for this place?
Well, I guess the couch co-op gaming was always part of it. The kind of idea was to, well, as you know, okay, so the MetaQuest 3
Oh yeah.
uh, just released.
Oh yeah.
And I'm looking
I've
at,
seen people wanted to buy that lately.
yeah. Since I was looking at the specs and I had a Quest 2 and I love playing it. Um, but the specs on the Quest 3 were so much of an improvement. And with the pass through and the hand tracking and all that, it just got so much better. And uh, it released right when everything came together. That's one of the things where I meant when everything came together. That just released. This place became open. We have the funds for it, and we just jumped on it. Um, but the Quest threes and the couch co-op, I mean, that kind of was always the premise, just to be able to go somewhere with your friends and hang out and play games.
Oh yeah, especially if you get off school because I know you guys are near like the schools, especially where you like guys are located. It's not far from Crescent Elk Middle. It's not far from high school, Joe Hamilton, all that stuff. Like people,
Mhm.
people, they can literally get off school and just go there, have a place to relax, play video games, VR, just to unwind from school, especially like on the weekends and everything,
Yeah,
which I think is pretty cool because you don't really see a whole lot of that except for like the arcade, the movie theater, or or the bowling alley. So like having another place is a good thing to have. I think at least, especially with what you guys are doing.
yeah, it gives people some options, and I don't know. I think it's a pretty good deal as far as as far as that goes. It's we make it affordable, we make it cheap. We're doing tournaments and we're doing karaoke. We have events. This is kind of just a place where if you had a large group of friends, you could rent out the place, and it's relatively cheap. You know.
You might as well ask now because eventually I was gonna ask a little bit later. What are the rates for this place for now? Because I know eventually you'll have to raise them up when because due to inflation, all that crap.
So right now, for an hour VR or couch co-op gaming, it's $25. Um, and we're actually going to initiate like a happy hour. So if, like from when we open to like 4, it's actually only going to be $20 for an hour. Um, it's like what, 10% off. And then you can just add time incrementally after
Mhm.
that, 15, 30 minutes. It's all just evenly divided out.
Right.
So it's only one person can play at a time on the VR, obviously, but you'd have to do multiple booths if you wanted to play together like online. Or you
Right.
can just rent out the couch and 3 people can play at the same time for the same price.
Not bad. Yeah, I was like, I seen pictures. I like the fact that you guys have like VR, like separate like booths for VR, which I think is kind of cool. So no one's like running into one another.
Yeah. Yeah. We wanted to try and make it as safe as possible.
So, it's a question I haven't asked in a while. Since I've interviewed a business that just recently opened, especially like this. What was the setup like? Like you got the building. What was the setup
Hmm.
process to like where you wanted each individual thing to go, like with the VR and the couches and everything?
Well, space was limited. In fact, like it's what this is a kind of a rectangle building, so it's very
Hmm.
long. So we kind of just had to figure it out as we go. We weren't sure if it was going to feel too cluttered, but I think from the painting and how we spaced everything out, it's just enough. If this place was packed full, it still would have some room in it. Um, the setup for it kind of just happened as it went. I knew I wanted at least 4 VR booths, and really we just tried to fit as many of the couch co-op gaming, excuse me, as possible. So we have three switches. Each has their own TV and couch, and then on the other side we have four VR booths that are 7 by 6.5 feet. So it's a
Nice.
good play area.
Yeah, from what I've seen, how long did setup take?
Uh, 3 months. All the construction that we had to do. So there was a lot of stuff that was already done. We mostly just had a demo um, when we got here, and just put up like one small wall and I'll extend the bathroom because it was very small. So we had to make it ADA compliant. So we went ahead and extended the bathroom, followed all those regulations, and yeah, most of that just doing those kind of things took about 3 months with help from our friend, very construction wise friend Patrick and Brennan.
Okay, so now I know what you guys are talking about. It's this area right here.
Yes. Yep,
Okay,
that's
yeah,
it.
I know exactly where. Yeah, I know exactly where this place is at now.
Can't miss
It's
it now. I mean, it's right off the highway.
Oh yeah, no, it's literally right across from Burger King. So anytime someone gets hungry, they can just hop right over to Burger King,
Yeah,
which I'm sure,
it's not like
makes.
we have a kitchen or anything. We got snacks and chips and drinks and some little bit of candy. But other than that, uh, you know, we don't have, so bringing food here is like totally fine.
I mean, it makes it easier too. Like, so that someone doesn't have to walk all the way down to like Denny's or McDonald's. They can like, Burger King, come back, play or whatever.
Right.
So, you can answer this if you want. How much did it cost to get that space? Because I know that like area. I know a lot of some places. I know a lot of empty buildings in Crescent City can not are not always cheap either.
No, this one was relatively cheap. So we were able to pay up the year up front. Let's just say that.
Oh, that's
So
good.
it was relatively cheap. They were really nice. The people who own the and in fact, we would like to. There's a building next, another office kind of area next to us. We want to get that one too,
Oh, basically expand.
and just we want to put some more things and maybe something very specific or like a racing rig, something that has full mobility. So a
Ooh.
simulator like that. Um,
Okay.
or just put one Oculus in there and just have the entire room be full movement.
Oh,
There's a lot of
I've seen those rooms where like you're on this like treadmill type thing.
yeah, especially with since those like the catwalk and the Omni, the ones that they have that have full movement, that would be a perfect
Oh,
spot. It's very small. It's
some
not
good old
that big.
some good old FPS. And yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that'd be pretty cool if to see expand into a next building because I've seen there's another local business that, they started off small and once literally the building right next to them became available, they just cut a big hole in the wall and just expanded as well over in
Yeah,
Crescent
no, I
City.
mean, we just started, but if the rent's cheap and it's available, we might just grab it.
I mean, why not? I mean, it just again for what I think what you guys are doing in general is pretty cool. Having something like this, again, there's not a whole lot to do in Crescent City, and having a place like this, you know, did you ever expect this place to be doing so well when you first started opening it?
As far as us,
Yeah.
yeah, of course. I hope so. I mean, I'm betting everything I got on it. Really, I want this to work. I want to be a part of this community, and I'm trying everything I can to make that happen. I want this to be affordable and fun and safe for kids and adults to come here, um, and just get away from it. Do something that's not, I don't know if you know the weather, but it
Oh, I'm
rains a
familiar. I'm
lot.
familiar with even like during the summertime, it's just like, we're not gonna rain, but we're gonna have a bunch of fucking fog.
Exactly. So it's for those kind of days when it's raining, like it is right now. You can go in with a group of friends. Actually, feel like you're going out to somewhere. Make it special. I put a lot of effort into how this place looks to make it like feel fun, like you're at a really cool gaming atmosphere. Um, and it's only going to get better.
Are you on your phone right now?
Yeah,
I was, if you're able to, can you show like a quick little tour of the place if you're able to right now?
sure.
Figured why
Let's
not?
see.
Get people, the experience.
How do I flip the camera?
I mean, if you like want to just flip your
Oh,
phone
there
the
it is.
other way. Yeah, let's just get
There
a.
we go.
Oh wow,
All
yeah.
right.
I wanted to get a. Oh wow, it's much bigger than expected.
Yeah, it's pretty big. We just got our main stuff over here. We got our 4 VR booths. We got chairs in case people need them. Each one has a dedicated computer.
Oh wow.
Um, and so you got a TV here so other people can watch what you're playing.
Oh, you got fans too, which is will come in real handy
Oh yeah.
too.
Oh yeah. No, my partner's like, that was a good call because like first day people were going at it. I mean, you're playing Pistol Whip or something like that, and you're just sweating by the end of
Oh
it,
yeah,
Beat
no.
Saber. So
Oh
the
yeah, no.
fan really helps out.
And are those little clocks beneath them too for like a time limit?
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, that is pretty cool. Yeah, those are like I could see why you would like to expand for like more things.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you have just their 40-inch walkway here. So
Yeah.
it's not a lot of walkway. Um, and just the couches
Oh,
one to another.
oh man, those are nice. What kind of TVs are those? They're pretty nice, like 4K
These are
TVs.
the on TVs. They're 70-inch on TVs.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
And just
always
then
watch this.
and like cartoons for people to watch or something nice.
Oh yeah, I was watching Naruto for the first like month, just cruising through it.
Yeah, though the place looks
Oh,
really
also,
nice.
this is actually really cool. So all this
Uh-huh.
is art from a local artist named Michael Johnson.
Oh,
We
nice.
gave him this wall to try and sell his art, you know, um, and I dig these so much, and they're
Oh,
all
nice.
blacklight
Oh,
paintings.
nice.
Yeah, so they got these like cool futuristic and space themed.
Oh, and oh
Like,
no, hence the black lights on the side of the wall. Okay. I thought those were
yeah,
black light.
we put some black lights up here. These are just from a local artist. He came in, and I was like, I jumped on the opportunity. I was like, yeah, definitely,
Why
man.
not? Why not?
I
Promote
wasn't doing
work.
anything with that wall. That's just back room. Have brick laid and this. So these
Oh,
are all
nice. And
cool.
you
These
got
are
the and you got the. Oh, I saw those. I think I saw like pictures of those.
yeah, the sconces from Etsy with
Oh,
the
nice.
flickering bulbs, and then we have the karaoke setup.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
basic one, but it does the job. We do that on
Nice.
Mondays. That one's
Nice.
actually really, really. I think it's a great deal. It's $15. You come in for 7 to 10. You can just play video games and sing.
So what are your guys' hours? Like is it open 7 days a week, certain days?
Yeah, 7 days a week. I'm here daily. Yeah,
Nice.
what's that? Yeah, it's Monday through Thursday. We're open from 11 to 10 p.m. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Right now, we're open from 11 to midnight. Sunday might change. We're gonna still be open every day, but that day might change. This town just kind of dies on that Sunday.
Oh yeah, because
Um,
people are going to church, people are out of town.
and I think they're just used to the businesses not being open
Oh
on
no,
those days or certain days too.
except for like restaurants and everything. But yeah, no, I
And
get
even
that.
then, they close early.
Oh yeah, no. I'm fully aware of that. That it
Yeah.
gets pretty dead on Sundays because like no one wants to do anything. Everyone just wants to relax, get home.
On Monday's the next day. I mean, I get it, but for people that do want to go do things, so there's been so many times where I would go try and go out and do something, and there's just nothing to do. It's just everything's not open. So for
So
those people that
Sundays you may cut the day short then.
maybe just go to the 11 to 10. instead of going to midnight again, or maybe to 8, or uh, you can do reservations or something on that. Like we'll be here, but like we'll stay open if you reserve it.
You know, that's honestly fair. And I also saw you guys like the mini fridge in the back when in case someone wants to buy drinks or snacks or something.
Yeah,
Oh no, that is what I'm guessing like soda, energy drinks, water, stuff like that.
it's 100% what it is. It's some
It
can
makes
aesthetic.
it makes sense. You're gonna want to play video games with your friends and whatnot. I also saw like above the TVs and the gaming couches that you have like the timers, so you just like what set the time to how much they pay for, and I can't
Yeah,
imagine I can't imagine what's
yeah.
like having to
No,
reset the
it's pretty
time.
simple. We have a bunch of little remotes, and you just add the time that you
Oh,
get.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
nice. So now like you don't have to go over there and to like manually do. You just like get the remote and just
it's
like
just
okay,
a
you got like
slow.
you got like 30 minutes and then
They're actually gym timers. That's
oh,
what they're meant for. It's just the clock with a timing thing on it. Yeah.
nice. And I imagine, like you said, you're wanting to expand to like more stuff. If another building becomes available, you can just, tear down the wall and then you got more VR stuff, couch gaming stuff, whatever you want to do, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I mean that would be amazing if we could do something like that. The benefit of it, if we can get the one next door, it's literally the caddy corner door. So really, we'd probably just put a camera in there. Nobody really needs to be in there. It depends on what we put in there. If it's like a racing simulator, you just come in, pay for the time, and go in and go play.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Nice. So, what games do you have right now for your VR? Because I imagine also you're eventually like every now and again you'll switch out to something different.
Yeah, we're still like hammering down. Sorry, hammering down like the core ones that we have. But it seems like that the Skyrim VR, which is this one's required like the computer Skyrim, Pavlov, Fallout 4, Phasmophobia, the back rooms. We have
Oh, nice.
you like that one?
Oh yeah. Do
Yeah.
you guys have Super Hot yet?
Oh yeah, yeah, we got that. So the ones I
Nice.
was talking about were just for the computer, the ones that have to be ran through Steam. We have all right, I'm trying to remember. Super Hot, uh, Hyper Dash. Ooh, Jesus. Actually, you know what? I have to just move this here. I have a list
Oh,
on the
nice.
website at
Oh, so you
pressure-portal-vrlounge.com.
guys also get games through Steam. So you basically will buy the game and then just add it to all. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so the we can put quite a bit of games on the actual Oculus headset, Among Us VR, things like that. But those are Gorilla Tag. A lot of people seem to like Gorilla Tag. It is a fun game.
Oh, I'll bet. So imagine you guys will do like, I mean, I can imagine like when it comes to like around the time of Halloween, you want to get a group of friends want to play Phasmophobia VR together, like during
Yeah.
Halloween or whenever they decide to make Lethal Company VR.
So, God, we tried with that one actually. So Lethal Company, there was a mod for it that made it VR. It
Uh-huh.
ran so good for like a week, and then they did an update, and then it went trash.
Oh, of
Uh,
course. Give it time before like they make a like an actual like VR mode for it.
yeah, they definitely should. They definitely should.
Now, do you guys also? I know there's also. Wait, no, never mind. I think that's PlayStation. They have their own VR thing. I was gonna say, do you? Because I know PSVR is like becoming a popular thing again too. Do you guys ever plan on doing PlayStation VR? Because I know there's like a lot of popular PlayStation VR games.
Um, so we don't have any plans to. If we ever decide to do more other get other consoles, which is definitely a possibility for the
Oh
couch
yeah.
gaming. I don't see why not.
So what?
The only difference is like you can't, you put it on, but you'd be sitting in front of the couch. We'd have to do something where like, we put it in the booth or something like that.
Oh yeah, and
But
that's
it's
always a.
definitely possible.
Oh yeah. So what consoles do you guys have now for the couch gaming?
Just the Nintendo Switch right now. Yeah, it's
Nice.
easy to manage. It's small to use. It has so many games. A lot of, I mean, who doesn't like Mario Kart?
I mean, I mean, I saw that you guys are like, I think was it next month? You guys are having a Mario Kart tournament, or was it this month?
So yeah, we actually just had a Super Smash Brothers tournament.
Nice.
Uh, that was pretty good. We still want people to come and show up for that. Um, it's $8 entry, and we take $2 from everybody that draws in. Winner gets the pot. It's a pretty slick thing.
That's a pretty cool prize, honestly.
Yeah, you win a little bit of money.
And so imagine eventually, guys, once you can, you're gonna get the PS5 and an Xbox Series eventually.
I'm actually right now I'm bidding on an Xbox 360 so I can get Guitar Hero.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I know the older consoles are like, they're getting up there. I mean, I'm finally looking to get in the Xbox Series S because, I'm like ready to upgrade myself. But having retro games, like you said, like because you can easily just plug in HDMI and all that stuff. Because I imagine you guys had to do a lot of wiring for this place too, with the monitors, the TVs, the consoles, all that stuff.
Yeah, there was some planning that had to go into like where everything should go. Um, but there definitely was some wiring for it.
Right. So a question I've actually been asking recently, just in general, if you could tell your younger self that, hey, we're gonna be having a place, or we're gonna be running a place like this someday, what do you think your younger self would say?
Uh, they're like, sweet, I knew it. You're like, I knew it. I honestly, I don't know. I mean, from where I was back in Arizona to who I've become and what I put my energy into, I'm a completely different person. So I probably wouldn't believe myself.
You're like, oh, you're full of shit.
Yeah, kind of.
Um, so another question I've also asked when it comes to business like this, do you guys ever like plan on like promoting like at conventions or something if you ever get the chance? Like find a local convention and just like bring stuff what you have to let people know about your business?
It's funny that you mentioned that because up in Brookings, I
Oh
took a
yeah,
picture of this. They're doing a little con thing
oh
there.
yeah, a gaming convention they had it last year.
Yeah. So I need to reach out to them
Oh,
uh,
I'd
very,
recommend
very
it.
soon if I can get it in on this one, or if not, maybe part of the next one or something. Um, but yeah, definitely. I definitely want to be a part of that and, bring people more to VR. It's getting real good. It's
Oh
getting real
no,
good, guys.
VR's could be becoming a thing. Oh God, what's the other one that I've seen people yeah, the VR one and when they would have that avatar. I can't remember what the actual thing is called. VTuber.
VTuber.
Yeah, where you basically you have your face in front of the camera, but it has like an avatar that you can control with your body. It's a thing that's becoming popular. But I've noticed VR gaming is like becoming really popular. I've seen a bunch of mods for like all
Oh
these
yeah.
games. Like a friend of mine who does VR gaming, they did a VR mod for Pal World that just recently came out.
Yeah, I tried that one too. It's hard.
Oh no, it's I can imagine I imagine there was also a bunch of trial and errors with games you guys were trying to do for VR for that place.
Yeah, honestly, doing anything that's like a mod or something like that, and usually it's too buggy for a consumer to pay money and do. I
Hmm.
wouldn't put it in front of them unless it worked flawlessly or
Right.
good enough where it's like 90% of the time.
Oh yeah.
Uh, because even Skyrim and Fallout 4, most video games when they release them, they have bugs, and that's why they continuously patch games and things
Oh
like
yeah.
that. Which is sad because
Oh
it
yeah,
didn't
no.
used to be that way.
Oh yeah, no, I remember like back in the day when you see a patch for a game, like you can unpatch it, but then now they made it to where, oh, well, you can't unpatch it now.
Yeah, you're stuck with it.
I mean,
Oh,
again,
did
like you
that
said,
patch corrupt your file? Oh no.
oh yeah.
Good luck.
Uh, I mean, again, I have a feeling once they can actually not make a modded version of Lethal Company VR, imagine that will get more people in, get a group of friends in to play because it works well with Phasmophobia. It works well with a bunch of other games from what I've seen.
Yeah.
So this won't be very long. So another question is for those who are wanting to get started in a business, especially like what you and your buddies are doing, what kind of advice would you want to give to someone who wants to start a business like, like like again, what you guys are doing?
Do the research.
I imagine you guys
Do,
had to did a shit ton of research.
do the research. There was a lot of things that as they were happening, I was having to combat them, and just handle the situation. Um, just put as much effort into research as you can. Uh, you know, from numbers to how things operate to what is required from your government or your local government and things like that. It just makes it a lot easier down the road. I didn't have too many hiccups, um, but I was probably lucky with what we were doing and where we are. But there was a few that we had to get through.
I
But at
imagine
the
you
end of the
also
day, like we kind of without a hitch, it just like kind of all worked.
I imagine there was a lot of hoops to jump through too, just to get this all set up and everything.
Yeah, I mean, no more than just having to do, like, because I've never done anything like this. Neither has besides Anthony, my business partner, who has he's also a massage therapist. He's a licensed massage therapist, and he's had an LLC before, but this was all kind of new for most of us, being able to go and get permits and running through that. Um, I think the biggest thing right now is we're working on getting a beer license. Yep, just beer, no beer, wine, nothing like that. Um, to just for the later crowd to like at 6 or 7 o'clock, then we can start. We would sell just beer.
That that makes sense. I mean, so that's again, that's also probably like, like you said, adults want to come out and play, have a few beers with their friends.
Yeah.
Because I noticed like I know there's a comic book shop down in Sacramento that is a comic book shop, but it's also a coffee shop as well. So like you can read comics and drink coffee.
Oh, that's cool. That
So,
actually sounds awesome.
like, drinking, having drinks with your, like you said, you got to be 21 and older.
Yeah.
Play like, some classic games with your friends, play Halo and have some beers, or play Mario Kart and all drinking.
Yeah, my like Mario Party. I mean, there's been so many late nights where I just get we just catch a buzz and play Mario Party and just shit talk to our friends. It's half the fun.
Don't know. I completely agree on that. That honestly sounds cool, and it seems like you guys really know what you're doing, and it seems like it's gonna be really worth it in the end.
Yeah, I have faith. This is what this something more fun or something else to do is what this town needs. And from all the other businesses, I mean, people are that's what this town needs. That's what people are saying. And you can see because there are other businesses that are popping up. They're just trying to, it's all entertainment stuff,
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
no.
Not only is this a tourist town and probably that's going to be great for everyone in this community, but the locals, they still need fun things to do that's affordable.
Yeah, there's not really. I'm not trying to disrespect Crescent City, but you got the movie theater, which who knows how long that's going to be. I know I've been hearing things how that's eventually going to shut down one of these days, but it's still. And I know Crescent City is like I'm not like I'm hoping you guys' place lasts because I know Crescent City is like a bunch of new places don't always last in Crescent City, but I'm hoping your guys' place lasts because it is needed,
Yeah.
especially for that younger crowd.
Yeah, no, and we've had definitely younger crown. There's been a handful of groups with kids with special needs that come in, and it's just a good, awesome place for them to get together as a group and do something fun, play a video game, you know,
Oh,
play video games.
I wholeheartedly agree on that.
That I really like the fact that we have those the kids with special needs. They come in with somebody like the person with their group. and they just all sit down for an hour, hour and a half, and they just play games and do exactly what I wanted this place to be. It's just like a safe place where you can just chill.
That I have to respect and commend you on that. So last but not least, two more things. Um, actually, no, I already asked that. Oh yeah, what do you guys like? What do you guys have planned for the future with this place if it keeps on doing well?
Um, well, awesome if we could do like another place in like Eureka. I mean, if we crush it and it's great and we're making good money, I would probably put back into this place and get more fun things to do. Maybe other arcade cabinets or things like that. More systems. A better karaoke system. It's pretty good, but something a little more in depth. Like just try and make things have more events, have more community events as well.
That'd be
Try and
pretty
do
cool.
things to make it more affordable and give people more things to do. That's what I really want for this place, is for that.
That's I honestly have to agree. I think that's a pretty cool thing to do. Um, so last but not least, where can people find you guys if they want to stay up to date with events? Um, just follow you guys, check you out, stuff like that. Where can people find you on social media?
Facebook, Instagram, and our website. So the Fractured Portal VR Lounge is what you look up. Easy to find on Facebook. Um, and as far as our website, we don't have the events page yet, but we're gonna have it, so you can go to the website. But the best place to get the information is Facebook. We put up the events. They're all throughout there. We make videos. I try and do a video every other day or something just to let people know what we're doing.
Nice. Well, JD, thank you again for coming on. I'm hoping when I get the chance to come down to Crescent City because I really want to now and then know where your place is. Now I know where the place is located. I'll definitely have to come by and check it out because that sounds like a really cool place. And I got to make sure to have some money on me because I definitely want to try out V. I definitely want to try out the VR. I'm definitely
Yeah.
down to try and do some VR. See,
No, well, yeah, well, we'd love to have you. Yeah, come on down.
oh yeah, no, I that'd be definitely cool. Well, I think that should about do it. I really hope that this business does well, and I can't wait to see what you guys do in the future.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, of course. No, as always. As always, I am Wayne the Unknown. Until next time, thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for watching.